thank you. The Golden Eagles ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Raging Cajuns offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And it'll be Lunch Winfield running the show. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Jensen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Pulled down for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Maybe some room here. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Smith. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
So Southern misses the offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real
wide open spaces. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defenses have their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, there's an outlet look. Touchdown, Golden Eagle. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Gets the back moving, looking for a man. It's Winfield. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wade. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Smith takes the handoff. Snowed under by the defense.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. To the air, it's Winfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Saunders. It's a running room. And he scored! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Takes the easy completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have. There he goes! Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. To throw, it's Winfield. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Raging Cajuns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some...
Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab in their space. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They'll try to pop the draw.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll run it again. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stop short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Winfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A run inside. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The give is to Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Winfield. He's got him in the flat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cajuns. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Sanders. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Defense in press coverage. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Saunders. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Raging Cajuns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The give on the counter. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Winfield. Under fire. 45. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Complete, and the ball squirted out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. He lobs one high down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence. Defense getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Southern Miss head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
To the air, it's Hampton. Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. I'm not sure. He had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. They go to the draw. Inside the 30. There's some room. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Back to throw, it's Hampton. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And that one will give them the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
On the snap, it's Smith. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Rushes on him. Hard running there. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Smith. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana!
I mean, they didn't reinvent football on this drive. That was really impressive watching him just go down the field methodically, running the football a bunch, and finally punching it in. David, we saw the turnovers throwing the ball in the first half. They decided just to come out here in the second half now and just get back to the basics, and it really paid off for them.
I'm about to say, it's more of a necessity, right? Like this offense wasn't really good through the air. What do they do best? Pound the football. And it's not like we're not getting movement up front. This offensive line is doing a good job, and if they want to get back in this football game,
Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
and the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. I'll send the tight end in motion. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Southern. Baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisiana sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Smashes ahead. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position. This offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Saunders. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there. They just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. They get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. The give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. He'll off one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Open on the left side, it's Smith.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Under fire. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. 22. Go.
Might as well stick with him. Oh, he got loose. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Fires left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Golden Eagles set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Trying to save time. Defense, they use their second timeout. Looking to throw at Hampton. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.